Great, enjoy it.
Come on, Heanor!
Come on, Heanor!
Let's have to take out Joe Nails.
I can't say what I want to.
Tick up. Come on, Heanor! 2, 1, go!
I've never come on anywhere.
Come on, Heanor!
Come on, Heanor!
We're here at Stafford Town after the League Cup game where Heanor Town have just won 4-3. With me I've got manager Glenn Clarence and assistant manager Steve Huntington. Glenn, what's your thoughts on today?
Thoughts, Tony? We're in the next round of Cup. That's all that matters. First half, really good. Couple of injuries early on which don't help things, and a couple of young lads playing in there, Alex Brown and Jake Johnson. They're both 18, I believe. Credit to them too, they played really well tonight. And again, first half we popped it about well, scored some good goals, and we didn't exactly take that into the second half. We were equally terrible second half as we were first half. As a side, weren't together, didn't work hard enough, gave sloppy goals away, and got what we deserved, and that was very nearly extra time. But Andre pops up with a winner. So again, you've got to move on to Saturday now. It wasn't good enough second half. We had a good first half, but we're in the out for the next round. That's all that matters.
Brilliant. Steve, without talking about players that aren't here, I'm sure that's the standard that we set at Heanor Town Football Club. Certain circumstances, certainly up till like the 10th minute of the game, Chris Shaw's unavailable due to certain
Personal circumstances.
That's the word. And Corey Bowler, who's playing on that left side, injured 8 minutes in. Do you think that 3-0 at half time, do you think that was that too good for how we were?
No, I thought 3-0 was a fair reflection at half time. I thought we were very clinical, particularly in the opponent's third. We were reasonably clinical in our box as well. We said that at half time. I think fans always wonder what you say at half time, and if we go in behind, we come out and they say, oh, what was the half time team? What did you do to turn things around? Well, I'll tell you what we said at half time. They were very good. Did everything that we wanted them to do. Passed the ball, moved the ball, kept the shape, clinical in both boxes, which is what you should be doing against a side in the division below. We said, make sure you do the same in the second half. It should be simple, shouldn't it? To be honest, I was fuming in the second half, and I've let them know in there we should never have been in that position. And unfortunately, when they cross that white line, sometimes you need somebody to take a little bit of ownership. So they get a goal back, fair play to them, well done. Great strike off a little bit of a mistake from us. At that point, you batten down the hatches, you shut the shop up, you go 2 banks of 4, or you go 4-5-1, and you see the next 10 minutes through by playing in their half, putting the ball behind them, and we just didn't do it, and we let them come back at us. And they caused us a problem, and to be honest, if we'd have gone out tonight based on that second half performance, you wouldn't have got any complaints from us. But we should never be in that position, and the boys have to learn.
Okay, Glenn. Saturday, you've already mentioned we go again. We've got Quorn away. There's a few very experienced players in the Quorn setup this season. What are we expecting from our team? I know it will probably be a changed squad again. What are we expecting on Saturday?
Hopefully more like the first half, Tony. And again, I've just said in there, you don't want to say too much about what's said in there because it is private, but I'll be honest, and Steve's been honest, I think the phrase "give them an inch, they take a mile" comes to mind with a few individuals, and it wasn't good enough. So it gives us food for thought for Saturday at Quorn. What am I expecting? I'm expecting another good side. Obviously, this league's what it is. It's a good side. Sorry, a good league full of good sides, but we're one of those good sides. So we'll be a lot better Saturday than we were second half. Put it that way.
The frustrating thing tonight was after Dunkirk, second half, after Saturday, playing well, doing well, 1-0, really being tight and seeing out games as we should do. We haven't done that tonight. And people might look at it and say, well, you've got a lot of kids in the side. We've also got enough experience in the side to do that. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back. We'll learn, we'll be better, and we'll make sure we won't make the same mistakes again.
Okay, thank you both for your time there.
See you later.
Well played, Stafford. Well played, Heanor.